Hey guys, it's me, Caitlin, and with me today I have Louie. He is one of my training horses, and today I thought we would go over how to teach your horse to stand for mounting, and how to correct horses that walk off when you're mounting. So first things first, you need to get your horse to be able to flex in the bridle and not walk off. So flexing is going to be a key tool to teaching your horse, not to walk off when you're getting on. So we've just kind of introduced this to Louie, but again, they just need to understand the concept that when you pull the one rein, it doesn't mean walk off, it means stand still and flex. So we'll do both sides. So like I said, that's step number one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to place the block next to him, and I'm going to walk up on the mounting block, and I'm going to flex his nose around. Now, at any point throughout this process, if he were to walk off without me asking, I'm going to stop whatever I'm doing, I'm going to get down off the mounting block and yield his hips around a couple times. So, like right there, he walked off. I'm going to get down, yield his hips. We got a little stiff there on me, so I'm just going to go around again. Good. And then we're going to walk up here like nothing happened. Block down and flex him again. So again, you're making the right thing easy, which is just to stand here and be still while you get on, and the wrong thing hard, which is to move around and walk off. And even if it's just one step, that one step is going to turn into 2 or 3 steps until you have a problem on your hands. So flex him back around. I'm going to put my foot in the stirrup, and I'm just going to wait here. Weight in the saddle, down, and while I'm doing all of this, my inside rein is about halfway bent around, so I have his nose tipped. I don't have it pulled all the way around because I don't want to pull him off balance, but I just want his nose flexed about halfway around. Testing to see when he decides he doesn't want to stand here anymore. He's a little bit more of a nervous horse, so I'm really taking the time, make sure he's comfortable and confident with all this stuff, and safe for me to get on. Obviously, that's another really important thing. I'm going to go ahead and swing my leg over. And while I'm getting my other foot in the stirrup, I have his nose still flexed at the rein. And I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to flex him a little bit. Oh boy. He's a little nervous. I can feel him kind of, shaking a little bit. So we're just going to sit here and we're not going to move. But I'm going to keep holding one rein just in case he were to take off. He could take off bucking, you never know. But again, we want the horse to anticipate flexing when you sit in the saddle, not walking off. So I'm going to just kind of pick him up and flex him a couple times, and now I'm going to bend him around to the right. Flex him to the right. Wait for him to give. Good. Back to the left. Oh boy, he's licking his lips. point with your horses at home who aren't quite as nervous as Louie, you could probably walk off at this point and continue your ride. So again, you want to move their feet when they walk off, and again, just one step is enough to get down, yield the hindquarters around, and you want to do it pretty energetically, so it makes it unappealing for them to do that. And it might take you a couple tries. This isn't something that's gonna get fixed in one session either, especially with a horse that has a pretty bad habit of doing it. Good. And same thing when I dismount on my horses, I still flex their nose around, just in case something were to spook them or startle them, and they were to shoot out from underneath you while you're halfway off. That's one of the most dangerous positions to be in, I think. So at least if that were to happen, you have one rein that you can kind of pull them around if something were to happen. So again, this wasn't, I was hoping he would move around a little bit more, but hopefully you get the idea. And if you have any questions, feel free to, you can comment or message me or send me an email, and I'm happy to answer them for you. And I appreciate you watching. Thanks.